Hi there, good morning to you. Hope you're all well, doing well on this day. I'd say this bright day, but it's not. But I want you to use your imagination this morning. I want to tell you a little story, okay? I want you to imagine we're in the middle of summer. The weather has been absolutely gorgeous. There's been days filled with blue skies. And this one day, you're having to get up early because you've got a business event, a meeting, something that you need to drive a bit of a distance to. It's probably an hour and a half, 2 hours away. It's a journey you've maybe done a couple of times before in the past, not the recent past, but the distant past. So yeah, you slightly know the roads. Anyway, it's very early morning because it's an early start that you need to be there for. So you've set off when it's still dark, okay? No problems on the road. There are a few people on the road, not many. You're driving along, then you have to take a turn off to go on to what I would call a country road. Not totally deserted, but one of those roads where it's beautifully even on the sides of the road and you're just ambling along in the windy, windy roads. A few bends here and there. You're enjoying the drive. It's a nice drive. As I say, there's not many people on the road. The weather is gorgeous. The light is beginning to come up because you've been on the road probably for about an hour. So you're getting there. You're probably practically there, within 30-40 minutes of the place. But you're driving along quite happily, listening to the music on the radio or whatever. Just focusing on the road ahead and maybe glancing slightly at the side roads. And then you've been through a few bends, going along this road, and there's a bit of an incline coming up. No problems there, it's not a big one, it's the little one. So you go up this incline, and you get to this incline, and wow, what greets you there? But an amazing sunrise. Right there is the most beautiful sunrise you've seen. Those wonderful colours that you get in the morning, those hues. It's just amazing. And then, wham! What the hell's happened? You find yourself stuck on a boulder in the middle of a field. How the hell did that happen? Focus. That's how it happened. Focus. Quite often in my coaching, I use driving as an analogy or something to show people, to explain to people and that in ways they understand. Keeping focus. When you're driving, you have to focus on the road ahead, don't you? You have to focus on the traffic ahead, maybe the traffic behind you, the peripherals, what's going on there. You have to focus on it. Business is the same. You have to focus on the direction you're going in. Now, what happened here with the car? Your car went off the road because your focus moved. It moved from the road and the peripherals to that beautiful sunset that greeted you when you came up that hill. That took your attention. Consequently, instead of sticking to the road and following your main focus, you went off the road because that's where you were focusing. So consequently, that's where you drove to. And we're like that in business. It's about planning. Now, November is my planning month. It's what I've been talking about. It's planning where you want to be this time next year and keeping your eye on that. Yes, we can take little diversions, but you really do have to focus. That's where you want your business to be. That's where you want your life to be. It's not just about business. It's focusing on where you want to be. If you do end up in a field on a bump, it's not the end of the world, because hopefully you haven't gone too far off path, but it does give you a bit of a headache in the meantime. You need to sort things out to get yourself back on focus. But the point being, why do that to yourself? Why give yourself that hassle, that bother, when what you need to do is be aware of everything that's going on around about you. If something looks really good, really interesting, park it. Park it until you have a chance to sit down and look at it and think, is that going to help me get where I want to be. If it is, include it. If it isn't, put it somewhere where you can maybe look at it again in another year's time. But you need to keep that focus. And it's keeping that focus is the reason I've created a group. I've done it myself as a coach. I've attended these sorts of groups to help me keep focus on where I want to be, and that's what it's about. It's about helping you keep that focus. It's called Be Coached to Connect. It's coaching you to connect with yourself, to keep the focus, with your business, to keep the focus, and everything round about you. It's giving you training, it's giving you mentoring, it's giving you connections. 2 hours a month. 2 hours a month is going to keep you on track. It's going to stop you going off into those fields. It's going to start in January. It's called Be Coached to Connect. I'd love you to be on it. It's going to be here in Rosyth Business Centre. If you want more information on costs, etc., then that will be coming out in due course. But if you want it now, get in touch with me. I'll be talking a little bit more about it over the coming weeks. But as I say, because November is planning month, just thought I'd mention it. But remember, you're in the driving seat of your business, so you need to keep focused on whatever the road ahead that you've decided to take it takes you. Don't let your vision divert you off. Keep on that road, stay focused, and you'll get there. You'll get yourself there and you'll get your business there, and amazing things will happen. Okay, get in touch to say if you want any information on my Be Coached to Connect, which starts in January 2018, and I'll happily give you the information or just have a chat with you about it to see if it's for you. Okay, have a great time. Bye.